Okay, so good morning everyone and welcome in today's class. Okay, so yesterday we completed one of our topic called the knowledge management, and I'm sure that you guys get an idea that how the knowledge management work, what are the workflows available, and please do the R&D or the kind of a testing on that part so that you can understand the complete end-to-end process. Okay, now the thing is that today we are going to be discussing a new topic called the change management. Okay. What do you mean by the word change? Tell me. Shilpi.
हाँ जी अतुल
What do you mean by the word change?
modification
What?
modification from previous state.
Okay. Modification from the previous state. Where? Where?
Where,
Where? Tell me. That is fine. That modification in some of the place, but where? If I talk about the practical things.
sorry Atul.
Okay. Tejal, what do you say?
So any updation
Hmm. Any updation? Where?
in incident problem?
Okay. Any updation incident problem? नहीं.
Yes.
नहीं. Okay, let me take you example here. Okay. Suppose, and by this example, we discuss the types of the changes as well. Okay. Suppose you are bringing something new in your home. After you get married, you say, okay, to your husband, let's buy a new AC. Your husband say, okay, let me do some R&D. Okay. Husband done the R&D. He finalized the retailer or the shopkeeper. You both go there, you pay the amount. He said, okay, sir, I'll install it by tomorrow. Done. You give your address. He done that part. Next day, that person come to your home with the new AC. He set up the complete stuff for you in your living room or the kid room. Okay. And then give you the instructions, ki ma'am or sir, this is the way that you need to be use the AC. And you said, okay, thank you so much. That's done and dusted. This is the example of the change management. How? Because in your home, you are adding something new in any of the area, either in the kids' room, in the living room, in the bedroom, in the master bedroom, at anywhere you are adding something new in your house. This is the change in your house. But change doesn't mean just say addition. It can be deletion as well. It can be update as well. Okay, let's take example. I have a cooler in my home. Okay, you remember that earlier we have a वो जो घास वाला कूलर आता था. Okay, we have that cooler in my home. Okay, this year I call to shopkeeper and say, okay, भैया, please come and change the grass of this particular cooler. I am updating something in my system. Okay, this year I thought I don't want cooler here because I'm not going to stay in my home for a long period. Let me sell out that. I am removing that cooler from my house. Okay, so this is the example of the change only. Okay, now three things. Number one, that it is too hot nowadays in your area, in your location. Okay, you call to your husband and say, I need AC by today itself. I don't care from where you get it. I need AC on that place. Husband, okay. In the evening, you get the AC. Number one case. Okay. Second point. Shilpi and Tejal are the friends. They're going in the market. Okay. Shilpi says, oh, there's some crockery I need it for my home. Let me go and buy that. Second case. Third case. There's a marriage plan in Shilpi's home. Maybe after 5 months or 6 months. Okay. She needs some jewelry. Close है, family में बहुत close है शादी, तो she needs some jewelry. She need good outfits. साड़ी चाहिए, सब चीजें चाहिए. In this case, she need start planning. She asked to her husband, okay, देखो, we have a marriage in the home now after 5 or 6 months, and this is the expenses I can think we have to be, or this will be happen. This much include, this is for my jewelry, भैया कुछ तो लेना ही है. Something for the sarees or some outfits are there. जो couple है उसको कुछ गिफ्ट देना है. So these are things are be there. Okay. You start planning on that case. You discuss with your husband first. Then you discuss with your parents as well. अच्छा मम्मी आप बताओ, what should I give to couple? ज्वेलरी में देना है या कुछ उनको घूमने के कुछ गिफ्ट्स, टिकट्स हम पे कर सकते हैं, और दे नीड समथिंग होम अप्लायंसेस, आई कैन गिव दैट. You start discussing with your parents. You start discussing with your husband. Maybe you can check with your friends as well. अरे अच्छा ये बताओ उसका फीडबैक कैसा है, तुमने वो होम अप्लायंसेस लिया था, कैसा है उसका फीडबैक. ओके. एंड देन फाइनली after 2 months, 3 months after discussion, you say, okay, let's finalize the list. Jewelry for you, 2 outfits for you. For the couple, we are giving a home appliance, that is a microwave oven. You finalize that part with the agreement of everyone in the house, with your friends, your in-laws, with your mother as well. And then finally, on the day of the marriage, you purchase all these things. You go to the marriage. On the day of the marriage, you hand over that particular gift to that particular couple. And done. Now we discussed 3 different cases. Understood till this point?
Yes, sir.
Shilpi, Narayan and Uma.
Yes, Atul.
Clear
Yes.
यहाँ तक point?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, if these 3 points are there, what do you understand by these 3 examples? Okay, number 1. She called to husband and said, I need a AC by today itself. What this thing particular showing in the tone? What?
Change request.
Take request, but what type of request it is?
Emergency. Urgent.
Okay. Tejal, what do you say on this part? Is this correct? It is emergency that or urgent she need a AC today itself?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fine. Number 1 point we say, let me put as an emergency. Okay. Second point, you and Shilpi are going in the market. You buy some crockery. Shilpi also buys some crockery. What type of request is this? Call. Shilpi, will you call your husband and say, okay, I want to buy this crockery, can I go and buy it?
No,
Why?
I mean, it's on me.
It's on me, but why?
Uh, because I can decide, I know the things.
Okay, but what else? I give you point here. The another reason is that you know that if I buy this product and it is very low cost, अगर अच्छा भी नहीं निकलेगा तो भी ज़्यादा नुकसान नहीं है. That can be prime reason, right? But can you buy jewelry by your own without consulting your husband or the parents? Definitely, at least on the spot you can say no. So this type of request we mention as a standard. Okay, where you can go and buy the things which is low risk, low impact, and you don't require any approval from anyone. अब सब्जी लेने के लिए थोड़ा ना फोन करेंगे आप, क्रॉकरी है, कई बार यू आर गोइंग इन द मार्केट, यू लाइक सम गुड आउटफिट, बाय कर ले, बट डेफिनेटली इफ यू वांट टू, यू आर गोइंग इन द मार्केट, यू वांट टू बाय ज्वेलरी, एटलीस्ट यू कॉल योर हस्बैंड एटलीस्ट वंस, यार मुझे पसंद आया, इतने का मैं ले लूं क्या? दैट इज ट्रू, राइट? इवन समटाइम आई कॉल टू माय वाइफ, अच्छा मैं मार्केट में हूँ, बताओ मुझे चीज अच्छी लग रही है, इतने का है, कैन आई गो हेड फॉर द सेम? बोले ऐसा, इसका यूज क्या है आपको, कितना यूज करना है आपको, अगर पसंद है तो ले भी लो. Okay, so these things which where the no approval is required is called the standard one. Now take a last example, which we taken that in my house there is a marriage, not in my house. Okay, there is a marriage. Shilpi decided she needs some two outfits, home appliances, and jewelry. She discusses things with friends, husband, in-laws, parents, सबसे discuss किया. And after everyone discussion, after everyone agreement, after not everyone but major stakeholders approval, like Shilpi के husband ने कहा, I am happy to go and buy this jewelry, I am giving you the money and I am giving you approval for the same. Agreement है तुम्हारा मेरा, you can go and buy that one. Even though Shilpi parents से no बेटा don't buy, but husband ने बोला buy, तो अपन ले लेंगे. Okay, so these cases are called the normal. Okay, in service now, not in service now, basically in ITIL, we have three type of changes: emergency, standard, and normal. Emergency says immediate action, and one person approval will be okay. Okay, standard say it's a low risk and no approval required. और बेसिकली से हम कहते हैं डे टू डे का जो काम रहता है मेरा. ओके, नॉर्मल सेज कैन बी हाई. ओके, बट it required a approval, full-fledged approval, maybe 3, 4, 5% approval is required here as per the process. Okay, got the point of the change management here?
Yes, sir.
Shilpi, Anjan, Dipesh, Uma, Narayan,
Yes, Atul.
कोई डाउट यहाँ पे?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So if this point is clear, let me put a question for you. And this question asked in the interview. Number 1 point. Second point, being a consultant, you should know that how many type of changes we have. As per the ITIL, we have three type of changes: emergency, standard, and normal. Let me introduce 3 or 4 more concepts, and that is a homework for you guys. Try to find out the type of changes. Number 1, just someone can put in the chat window: latent changes, expedite changes, urgent changes, okay, super urgent changes, retrospective changes. Go and read about these 3 or 4, 5 type of changes. Okay, let me repeat. Latent changes, LATENT, latent changes, retrospective changes, expedite changes, urgent changes, super urgent changes, and retrospective is there. Is someone writing on the chat or not? Okay, so you guys need to be read about these changes now. This is the very tough point. My customers say I want expedite change, and I am a functional consultant. Clearly say, boss, nahi milega. As per the ITIL, it is not a type of the change. Now the question comes, how you will convince to the customer. How you will convince to the customer. That we'll discuss tomorrow class. Okay, tomorrow class will be mixed. Problem के बाद we'll discuss on these things only. Okay. Now let me come to the service now. Any doubt, any question here?
No.
No, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Before I go to service now, in service now, all these three type of changes has their own workflow. Okay. When I say the own workflow means emergency का अपना एक defined workflow है, standard workflow and normal. On the basis of the type of the change, workflow will be pick up in the background and start working on the same. Like when I say my change type is normal, it means I am looking for the approval mechanism end to end. To whom the approval will go, that I can configure. Okay. Which tasks need to be created that I can configure. Okay. So these things is important to understand here. Let me go here and do it. So what I will do, I will create one normal change and we will complete the life cycle of a normal change and see what is mentioned in the workflow. Go here, change, create new. Okay, see, it asking normal change, standard change, emergency change. I want to go for the normal change. Okay, one more point here I forget. See guys, one thing I want to tell you very clearly. Change is very big topic and mainly come from the ITIL side. Okay. In ServiceNow, it is tough for me to be explain each and everything. So I am putting the high level things to you so that you can go and start reading on the change management. Standard change is always raised to the template. It is a fixed one. Means standard change is always and always raised via template. When I say the template, it means I need to be create one template for the same, and these template need to be approved first. I'm telling you so much things. I want to be. Let's see. Okay, let me see if we can pick up some of the topics for tomorrow as well. Okay. Now let's go for the normal change. I click here on the normal change. This is my change form. Okay. Change number. Who is requesting this? What type of change is this? See, normal and emergency. Standard will never come here. Because I told standard required the template on the part. Okay. So that is the thing. You need to be take care. Okay. I'll put normal here. Okay. Who requested means who asked you. Like, okay, I'll tell example. When we were small kids, Okay, not that much small, approximately 10, 12 years in the age. My mom give me a bowl and tell me, okay, उन आंटी के घर जाओ और उनको बोलो आंटी थोड़ी सी चीनी दे दो या आंटी दही दे दो जमाने के लिए. We need curd for that purpose. Okay. Then if you go there, what you will say? You will not say, auntie, dahi de do. You will say, auntie, my mom said कि आंटी के घर जाओ और आंटी को बोलो कि आंटी थोड़ी सी कर्ड दे दो. So who is requesting is mom here, not the person who is going to get that particular object. Who requesting this? In which category you want to raise a change? One thing a bottom is very clear, guys. Until unless you will not read about change management end to end, you will not understand this thing. अभी मैं बता रहा हूँ, अभी आपको समझ में आ जाएगा, but it is actually required to go through the complete structure again. Okay, under which category you want to raise a change? Hardware, software, system, application, network. I say I want to raise a change for the network as a category. Service offering and configuration item. We know these three terms which we discuss in the incident management, so I not pick up this part. One thing which is coming here as a new is called the risk. Okay. Let's take another example. Our kids' exams are going on. Due to this COVID, the exams get delayed and still kids' exams are going on. And from today, IPL is going to be start. Okay. Now, Santosh told to his wife, I'm going to recharge the TV now because I want to watch the complete IPL. But Santosh's wife denying that. Why? Because she know that if TV get recharged, kids will not study properly. They will also say, I want to see the TV. Maybe match, maybe not a match, cartoon something. In this case, what is the risk probability you think? Santosh, what do you say? What is the risk probability for the kids? High, moderate, or low?
It's high actually.
It's high, right? But if you recharge the TV during the vacation period, then risk will be low.
Low.
Right? So risk is one of the factor in the change management which actually drives the results. In the COVID period, if you travel by bus or train, it is more risky. But if you travel by your own car, it is still moderate. I'll not say it's a high, it's still moderate. Even though it's no low, it's a moderate. But if you travel by bus or train, it is too high. And if you did not travel, it's always low. So risk is one of the factors which has a major role play in the change management. Okay. Then urgency and impact, which we discuss, one thing. Then the conflict status. Okay. What do you mean by the conflict status? Best example is that two neighbors, okay, who both are putting a AC on the same wall. It is a conflicting for them, and in the same time period as well, it is a conflicting for them, because maybe if neighbor 1 put the drill, neighbor 2 put the drill, luckily on the same location, then maybe it create a problem in the wall. Right? These things happen, right? Now the purpose is that, Atul, why you are giving this example? Because when I say that I want to deploy a change in the production system, okay, and Santosh also said that he want to deploy the change in the production system, and both are want to deploy the change in a one only application, then it can create a problem. Another example. Narayan says on this wall in the in his master bedroom. He say, on this wall I will put my marriage photograph, a big one. But his wife says, no, I will put some Radhakrishnan poster here. Both create a conflicts here, and one need to be step out if they want to the continue, or they need to be understand the each other requirement. Okay, let's divide this wall in the two sections. One section you can put the Radhakrishnan picture, and on one side I can put this particular marriage photo, and we will call the engineer on the same day so that दोनों का काम एक साथ हो जाए. So this is important to understand the conflict part. Let me take a pause here. Let go back to the Janta Janardhan. Anjan, what do you say? Question, doubt, clarification?
No, the timing is important because it should not overlap with each other change. As I understand. Yeah.
Okay. Ishwari, what do you understand? Ishwari, what do you understand? Okay, Tejal.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. Shilpi.
It is fine, sir.
शिल्पी कहेगी पूरा तो चेंज मेरे एग्जांपल में समझा दिया, आप मुझसे पूछ रहे हो इट्स फाइन और नॉट. ओके, उमा.
No. Atul, the same thing, like two changes cannot be made at the same time. I mean, that will conflict with the system.
Okay. Okay. And last, Santosh.
Yeah, no doubt. Sir.
Okay, no doubt. That's fine. Great. If this is the case, okay, if you understand this part, let me come back to the change here. Okay. Then this assignment group is the group who is going to deploy the change. Okay. One more point I want to be clarify here. We are discussing the out of the box functionality. Definitely question will come कि अतुल अगर एक से ज्यादा टीम जो हैं उनको काम करना है इस चेंज पे तो क्या करेंगे? That is complete custom configuration, boss. You need to define the things in the workflow. But we are discussing as a out of the box now. Okay. Picture clear हो गई यहाँ तक? Any doubt? Any question? Okay.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now the thing is come. In the change, we have these 5 tabs: planning, schedule, conflicts, notes, and closure. Planning says, as you can see the words, you called your husband, say, I need a AC today. He says, what happened? Give me some justification. Tell me something. Definitely, husband cannot have a rights to say justification. Otherwise, he will be completely gone. Okay. Then he will say, okay, tell me what happened. Why you need AC in on the immediate basis? Okay, we'll take it, but let's give me some time to think. Budget arrangements हैं, कौन सा लेना है, मॉडल क्या है, कहाँ लगवाना है, वो सब चीजें. So in this we put the justification. We call it as the business justification. Why you want to deploy this change? I want to renovate my home. My wife say why? Hey, my kids are now much younger. They are getting married very soon. Let's do some renovation in the house. What people will think? We are still old people. This is my justification. Implementation plan. How you are going to be implement this change. Renovation, okay. First, I want to be renovate my kitchen. I want to break this wall, put chimney here. We need to be take one cooktop or the hobs. Then I will go for the kids room. Definitely, it's no longer a kids room. It's become a for my son or daughter. It's becoming that room for them only. So in that, after that, we'll go for that particular room. Make a changes on the wall, some POP and all the things will be there. Then we will go to the master bedroom. We'll go to the washrooms, balcony. All these things are the implementation plan we put. That how you are going to be step by step need to be see. Enter sequential steps to implement this change. In addition, enter dependency. कि अगर जब तक किचन का काम नहीं होगा, I cannot start the kids bedroom work. Nowadays, people are not starting the renovation work because they know if it's a lockdown, my work will be gone. So better put the things on hold. So that is coming the implementation plan. Risk and impact analysis. Did this include a costing part as well? That if you do these changes, what is the risk and what is the impact? Suppose I'm staying, my home is already 25 years old now. If I do some renovation, it can put the pressure on the basis of my house, right? Or the home. So what you want to do? Better completely destroy the house and build up a new one. So you need to put the risk and impact. What is the risk and what is the impact going to be of this particular change on me? It includes your costing part and it includes your all other factors as well. Okay. And specifically if you read the last line, include impact details if the change implementation is unsuccessful. Suppose if I'm doing some renovation in my home and during the renovation, a completely wall will fall down. Then backout plan. If I'm not able to deploy my change successfully, then how I'm going to back out my change now? In the case of the renovation, it is not possible. If you start the renovation, you cannot take it back step. You can stop or you can put something there. And finally, the test plan. How you're going to do the testing of your change. That as per my plan, it is be working or not. That is the test plan for me. Now I come to the schedule phase. Schedule basically says, when you go to carpenter, suppose you want to build up some furniture in your home, you go to carpenter, you say, okay, भैया कितने दिन में बन जाएगा? Sir, 20 दिन लगेंगे. अच्छा, so if I start by 1st of May, by 20th May, 25th May, you will complete it. Yes, that is the plan start date. That is the plan start and plan end date I am putting. भैया 20 दिन में हो जाएगा? Yes, sir. It will be done in the 20 days. Okay. Cab required, I skip for a time being. Okay. And actual start date I'm skipping at point of time. Conflict. Here you can see the all conflicts. And how the conflict work here, that suppose I am doing the renovation. I invited my labor wala mistri, okay, labor person, my carpenter and my electrician. And I say, okay, start your work. These three started their work. And at a given point of time, these three start fighting. Reason? Carpenter says, this electrician says, sir, I want to go by this road, this way in the house or this way in the room. He's saying, no, this is not the good way. Go for this particular way. Or I am doing the work here, you come after 2 hours. These are the conflicts. And here you can see the conflict part. Okay. So configuration item affected CI plan started is one of the things which is be required to detect the conflict part. Guys, again, I'm on the same line. You need to go through this change management very carefully once again. Okay, then the notes, anything which you want to put and visible to your customer or your internal team, you can get the notes for the same, like we have a notes in our incident management, right? And finally, when we when we close the change, so when I, okay, suppose Anjan, okay, suppose Anjan has a renovation work in the kitchen. Okay, his wife is also there. On the last day, the person who took that contract say, madam, your kitchen is ready. What is your feedback? Anjan wife saw the work. Okay भैया, मजा नहीं आया. Another point, ये तो मैंने बोले था करने के लिए, आपने तो डिजाइन गलत कर दिया. Third point, wow, that awesome, I like it. The thing which I want, I get it now. 3 different sentences, 3 different feedbacks I am giving, right? And in our service now, we call this as a successful when it's wow. भैया ज़्यादा मजा नहीं आया 50-50. Successful with issues. Something there is a good finishing, something there is a no finishing. Unsuccessful. भैया डिजाइन ही आपने गलत बना दिया मेरे तो. मैंने तो लेफ्ट में बोला था आपको शेल्फ के लिए, आपने तो राइट में सारा शेल्फ डाल दिया. मजा नहीं आया. मजा नहीं मतलब ये तो मुझे चाहिए नहीं था. That is unsuccessful. Okay. So these 3 codes are available in ServiceNow to track the things. You can add the more codes as well here. Okay. Now, any question, any doubt?
No, Atul, the change things will be done by a particular person, right? I mean, there will be something called change manager who will take care of everything, right?
Right. Right. I agree.
Okay.
So, what's the question here?
I mean, I was thinking in the developer point of view, उनके लिए just to develop the tool.
Yes. Okay.
Nothing to concentrate on what type of request it is, वो क्या है, उस angle से नहीं करेगा ना वो.
Developer never interested in that part. It's an
So
operation.
only the change owner will take care of all these things.
Okay, let me come on that part. Okay. So as per the ITL, we have 2 major roles in change. Change manager. Okay. Change coordinator. Okay. Chalo, one more. Change requester and change implementer and cab. Okay. Change manager is the person. Okay. Change manager is the person who is accountable to make sure the change follow the complete process end to end. Okay. That is the one thing. When I say end to end means he need to make sure that all the evidences before change go in the deployment should be available. In the lower environment, you've done some testing. I need that evidences to be show here. This is the responsibility. This is the accountability of the change manager. Change coordinator in some companies, this and this one is made as a combined one. In some companies, this is a separate role. This is a separate role. Change coordinator is the one who coordinate with the different teams to make this change successful. They are not authorized, in some cases, they're not authorized to approve the change. but this person can approve the change. Like if there's some renovation going in the kitchen, let's again take example of Anjan. Okay, the contractor asked to Anjan, sir, can I make this change? It will be look good. Anjan will say, boss, wait, let me check with my wife. Is it good for her or not? Because Anjan is just coordinating the things. He don't have much idea कि it will be good, it will look good or not. So he cannot override the design given by his wife. But his wife has the ownership completely. हाँ भैया चेंज कर दो, चलेगा मुझे. If Anjan say no, it's not look good, but his wife say no, it's look good, then she overrides the coordinator, approval, talks, discussion or the points. Okay. Then the change requester. The person who is raising or asking to raise a change. So in this case, Anjan wife is a requester at one place. But on the other place, she can be a manager as well. So requester is someone who is requesting for a change to be happen. Now change implementer. The team who is going to implement the change is the change implementer. And finally, the cab. मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस आपको मिलेंगे कैब के, मल्टीपल एक्रोनिम्स आपको मिलेंगे. चेंज एडवाइजरी बोर्ड, चेंज ऑथराइज बोर्ड, these two, and someone say change advancement board as well, change approval board someone says. So you need to be remembered, yes, we have a concept called the change cab, and you should know that what is the purpose of the cab here. These all are the rules or the personas or the personals are required to complete a change management process. Clear till this point?
Yes, Atul. ये कैब क्या who I mean ये कैब का क्या होता है? I mean who are those and what is their responsibility?
Okay. Tell me. Let me tell you. Okay. ठीक है. Let's take an example of we want to go for a foreign trip. Okay. I sit with my family. My wife is there. My parents are there. Okay. And everyone says, yes, we can go for a foreign trip. It means the people who participating in this particular meeting is my cab members. And everybody is taking a responsibility that let's make this foreign trip as a successful. Okay. Now, if I come on the technical part, on the industry part, so cab is a group of person which includes your application owner, which includes an infra manager, which includes the infra associates, which includes the business people, which may include a product owner as well, who take a collective decision and say, yes, we are happy to proceed with this change, is called the cab meeting. In short, if I say, अगर बाद में कल कुछ फट गया इस चेंज में, सो मेरी अकेले की जिम्मेदारी नहीं होगी, सबकी जिम्मेदारी होगी. That is the purpose of the cab.
Okay.
Clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
That is what I'm saying. I gave you this homework 1 week back. Before you come into the class, you should read about the change management end to end. एटलीस्ट आपको कंसेप्ट पता होने चाहिए. Okay, I'm still on my same words. Go and read about the change management. Okay. Now the thing is that if it is a normal change, then we have a concept called the CAB. If it is an emergency change, we call the ECAB. Let's take example. If at someone place there is a fire, will you take the permission of your parents? Can I call to the fire brigade? Definitely no. If you are enough mature, you will not take the permission from your parents. You will directly call them and get the things done. But at least you will check with the particular house person. Boss, did you call to the fire brigade or shall I call him? He said, yes, yes, please go ahead, call. He is giving the approval for the emergency basis. Okay. So because in case of emergency, you cannot wait for a long time. If something break down, best example, suppose in someone home, a lady is cooking the food. Suddenly, the gas stop working. She called to her husband and say, hey, I need to buy this cooktop immediately. Shall I go ahead? Okay, you can go ahead and buy it. This is an emergency approval she is taking. She did not discuss with her parents. She just discussed one person, that is her husband. And if he's okay, I can go and buy it. This is the purpose of the ECAB here. Clear? Any doubt, any question, any point? Kange Janta Janardhan. Ishwari, Tejal, Shilpi, Anjan, Santosh.
Fine, sir.
Okay, fine. So these are the important terms come into the picture. Okay, I don't think that I need to go for the change workflow here, but I can give you the basics understanding here. Now you can see two terms here, assess and authorize. Okay. What do you mean by the word assess here? Shilpi, any guesses? Anjan, what do you mean the word term assess here?
Assess,
Tell me.
Evaluation.
evaluation.
Okay, evaluation. Okay. Then what is the meaning of the authorize?
Authorize means authorize the change, means the change, whatever the details you had filled, that is being authorized, in the sense it is been noted that yes, this change is perfect. You can we can
Then what
go
is
ahead
what
and implement that change. Yeah.
then what is the difference between assess and authorize?
Assess in the sense, whatever, see, there are some particular points in the assessment and in the authorization. These are two different things where the points need to be checked. It is based on the stake. Sorry, what do you call? So the assess will be go for somebody who wants to implement the change.
Okay.
So that kind of assessment they will do, whether the change what we had put across, and authorize the person who is authorized to approve the change.
Okay. Nice.
That can be, yeah.
Right. Okay. So ServiceNow give me a two approval step here. Okay. When I say the approval step, because if a change going into the production system without any approval or authorization, it is a standard change only. But if it is not a standard change, then definitely you need to be take approval either on this place or either on this place. Assessment says, assess phase, assess state says, suppose you want to buy a house. Okay. You finalize one flat in one of the location. First, you visited there. You get to know a lot of things. Your friend is also good in the property dealing. You ask him or you ask her, okay, come with me. I want to show you one flat. I want to looking for to buy that one. He or she also visited with you. Give the assessment. अच्छा है फ्लैट, प्रॉपर्टी इज अच्छी है, 10 साल में 5 साल में रेट बढ़ जाएंगे, रेंटेड और के लिए भी अच्छा है, मार्केट अच्छा है. He doing the assessment for you. Is this particular product, is this particular change is going to be helpful for you or not? Okay. And when I say assessment, I'm specifically talking about the technical part in the IT terminologies. Okay. So this is the one place. If he's your best friend and you always consider his inputs, he says, okay, I am happy. Chalo bhai. Assessment is done now. Now come to the authorization. You sit with your parents. Definitely flat is not just for 2,000, 5,000, it's in lakhs, 40, 50, 60 lakhs you need to be invested. You sit your parents and in-laws both. Okay. You and your wife present this change to them. See, we finalized, we saw this. You will never say you finalize this. You will always say, we saw this property. We did some assessment in the background and it's look good to us. We want to buy that. Are you happy for this or not? Okay. Maybe the parents say, just check the builder performance first. Just check the builder reputation first. Just check that from which bank these are getting loan. Is any case is going on that loan or not? Sorry, on that land or not? So in authorization, they have some questions. They need some inputs. They need some information so that they can put a stamping, yes, we are happy to go ahead. In this case, they put 5 questions to you. You again go back to the builder. You again go to the assessment. आपने आसपास के लोगों से पूछा, अच्छा भाई बिल्डर कैसा है, तंग तो नहीं करता बाद में इसके ऊपर. You go to the bank and say, okay, I want to buy this home. Can you tell me इस लैंड के ऊपर कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है, कोई केस तो नहीं चल रहा. You done all this assessment once again. You again go back to your parents and you replied back all the questions to them. Then they decide. Okay. Then they put one more question. Do you have enough money to buy that? The down payment at least. You said, okay, we are able to manage that. They put stamping on the same. And when I say it's an authorization is basically given by the CAB. That includes you as well and your parents as well. And you put a final stamping, yes, we are happy to buy this property. Next day, go to builder and go for the down payment and done for the sale. This is the purpose of the authorization. Okay, and this is the purpose of the assessment. Assessment is the technical team do. 2 team, 3 team, 4 team, 5 teams do the assessment. Authorization basically one team do, that is called the CAB, and this CAB includes you, yourself, your parents, application owner, infra owner, everybody includes that part. Okay. In normal change, we follow these 2 steps. A normal change, go for the assessment and then go for the authorization. But emergency change, never go for the assessment. Because you don't have a time to wait for the assessment results. Right? Like that COVID vaccine. Even though second or third phase results was not out, but still our government roll out that vaccination because they cannot hold for a long time now. It will take 20 more days to become the results, and already situation is very going to be worse in the country. So they just done the first level assessment and they authorized. Okay, I'm giving approval to both of the vaccines. Start production and make a plan for the same. COVID vaccine vaccination part is the best example of the change management. You can see the complete implementation plan. How the tracking will be done, how the backward will be done, how the rollback will be done, how the testing will be done, what is the risk and impact they analyzes. And then they put then PM says, okay, I'm happy to proceed with this. He put the authorization step on the same and it moved forward. Okay. So these are the major terms and terminologies in our change management. Any clarification? Tell me, any doubt, any question, any clarification here? Arey, yes, no.
No, sir.
Okay. So now what I'll do, I know that I'm speaking from the last 50 minutes now. Okay, and it's going to be over. Means all clear na ho jaye wo. So let's stop today's class here. We'll try to pick up this tomorrow again, but only for the initial 10 to 15 minutes so that I can just show the complete process end to end. Okay. But important point is that you guys need to go through the complete process once again. I will share one of my previous video link with you, which is basically on the change management. You go through that, you will get more understanding on that part. Okay.
Atul, we are missing one more role, which is change analyst.
No, I'm putting as a change coordinator here.
Coordinator. Okay. Okay, you're
Yes.
Okay, combining both two.
Combining. You can say, see, change analyst can be an implementation team as well. In market, if you go, in industry, if you go, basically 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. These 5 are mainly in the market. Coordinator based on the customer to customer, what role they want. Someone says it's a coordinator, someone says it's a manager. Analyst can be an implementer. Analyst can be a requester as well. Analyst can be a not requester, can be coordinator as well. And analyst sometimes can be a manager as well.
Yeah, because for analyst, the roles are more elevated like managers.
Right.
Usually it happens. Yeah.
Right.
So it is in the industry standard. I was just checking out.
Right. Yep. Okay. So any other doubt, question, clarification required on this part? If no, let me stop the recording then.